as you most definitely didn't know, a couple of weeks ago I went to Konsplosion, a one-of-a-kind convention, says their website. It was my first con, as the title of the video says, and I figured I'd make a video because I had a bit of neat footage. Konsplosion was basically an all-around general nerd convention. It covered all sorts of fandoms and famous pop culture stuff. It was fairly small compared to some of the other conventions I've heard of, but I had a wonderful time nonetheless. It was a 3-day weekend event, but I only got to go on Saturday. On the upside, I ended up being there from 10 a.m. to almost 1, so I spent my whole day there. Now, immediately when I got there, the first thing I noticed were the people. Everyone there looked amazing. It seemed like 75% plus of the people were in some sort of cosplay, whether it just be ears or the outfit or just a full-on ensemble. And the cosplays covered everything under the sun. The people there were so diverse, and it was just cool to look at. Although it seemed like there were quite a bit of them who were homestucks and or furries. And yes, I also saw a few horse cosplays that were really cool, but it wasn't nearly the main focus. Nonetheless, the different people in cosplays were easily one of my favorite parts of the whole con. I ended up going to the cosplay contest, and there were some truly talented people. And that's not even mentioning the ton of others who weren't on stage but still had great attire. One of my two main regrets of the con were not taking more pictures of them, as my minor anxiety got the better of me. There was specifically a Vault 13 Vault Dweller that I just freaking adored. Besides that, the con also had quite a few things going on. They had a board game room, a video gaming room, a LARPing room, a LEGO room, a vendor hall, an art hall, a Nerf arena, and of course the panel rooms. The panels were very out there to say the least, and a few of them weren't really anything to write home about. But if the guy who spent an hour linking all of the Final Fantasies together was of any indication, they were very passionate about their subjects. With all of these events going on, I'm sad to say that quite a bit of my time was spent wandering and waiting around. And that had to be my other main regret. I ended up trying to figure out what to do, and I kept trying to keep up with my friend who spent hours for a Smash tournament, and I ended up missing some cool stuff. At least now I've learned that planning out a course of action ahead of time goes a long way. But yeah, really the con just had a ton of neat stuff. I also ended up buying 2 different prints, which I never would have thought of, but they were just so perfect that I had to get them. And I have learned more about Final Fantasy in one sitting than I ever have in my whole life. Overall, I'm just glad I went, and I only want to go to more cons. I already know right now that I plan on going to Konsplosion next year. And I'll also be looking out for more conventions in this area too. But yeah, hopefully you found this video interesting. I just wanted to share with you guys. If you have anything else to add about cons, or the idea of going to cons, or anything about fandoms in general, tell me in the comments below, I guess. I'm Flink Hollow, and I hope you have a nice day.
It's my favorite song!